Okay, so this is Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles once again, but this time with retro achievements. So, this is a very fun video game. The controls for this are on mouse and keyboard, so for better or worse, this might be a bit of a disaster, but we'll try and deal with it.
49811149 RC. Biohazard. The outbreak.
This is the funniest and best Wesker voice.
It started in the American Midwestern town of Raccoon City and brought hell to Earth. The T-virus was developed as a biological weapon, proliferating amongst the unsuspecting public.
This basically, This basically also pretty much like does a full coverage of what was at the time like the Resident Evil lore and plotline. So you actually get like the broad strokes. Volume's a bit soft. Yeah. So here's the problem with that, is that it skips the FMV because it registers it as a click for some fucking reason. So whenever I change the volume, it makes the FMV go away.
Resident Evil, the
it's frustrating. I assume the volume levels are probably fine now. Oh yeah, there's difficulty settings. So if I were going for maximum achievements, which at the moment I am not, I would go hard difficulty and stick here. But I don't even know the controls really, so I think we're probably better sticking to normal. Right, so we got like our options, which I don't know if any of this is relevant to me. Probably not. I guess, well, it doesn't really matter which character because they're all the same in the shooting game. I like how the font here is funny. Like, it's like the S is so tiny. It's like almost like it's saying elect character. The volume's good. Okay. Yeah, I figured it'd be in a better spot. They also have like some other achievements, like not upgrading any of your gear and beating like areas of the game. I don't know if those require like hard difficulty or not, but I'm probably not doing those either. I'm probably just doing a normal playthrough. The game will now start. Okay. Yeah, okay.
It was a stormy night when the leeches overwhelmed the Ecliptic Express. The Special Forces unit sent to investigate the area reported an emergency.
I still haven't streamed Resident Evil 0. It is part of the GameCube challenge. It was a GameCube game.
And to the STARS unit member, Rebecca
so we're kind of getting a quick recap of Resident Evil 0.
Has been at the center of my plans for a long time. But the train incident.
This is the best way to experience Resident Evil 0 through Umbrella Chronicles rather than playing the actual
STARS
game.
Here. Is anybody there?
I do like how they make new
STARS
FMVs
here.
though.
Is anybody there?
Like, this is not from the original game. They redid all this. I wonder if they had the assets too and they just like reused them for like the train. It looks very similar, but it's possible they just got something new. And Rebecca's voice actress is completely different. She sounds a lot worse. The actress they got for Rebecca for Resident Evil 1 Remake and 0 was actually really good. She did a really good job. This person they got from Umbrella Chronicles sounds terrible. That's how it goes sometimes.
You're the escaped prisoner, Billy Cohen.
Escaped prisoner Billy Cohen.
We have bigger things to worry about right now.
Billy also sounds kind of shitty and weird. He sounds very different. I don't know how they couldn't get the same actors. It wasn't that long ago. Yeah. I do know. I do know these mechanics at least. Yeah, I get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So that's how you reload? Okay. Because them telling me what to do on the controls is not really going to help me when I'm not using the actual Wiimote nunchuck. So their whole suggestions are not going to help me in least.
We'll worry about that later. For now, better get to safety.
That'll be easier said than done.
Okay. Seems like the volume levels are still holding. That's good.
Let's head upstairs.
They're on the stairs too.
I do know about the weak spot thing. I've been trying to use it. I'm keenly aware. Video game.
Train. It's moving.
Who's driving this thing?
How the hell would I?
You better go find out.
That's how you use a knife? Okay. Very good. Still a little jank. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Alright, alright. They sure don't let up with these leeches. I mean, with enough explosives we would, but I don't know if they're worth wasting.
They're here too.
We don't have much choice but to keep going.
So one thing that is a bit weird about this is
Never seen anything
the
like
motion is a bit laggy because it's an emulator, so I definitely feel a little bit of latency, and that's a bit of an adjustment. It's like one of the debuffs to playing this on like Dolphin, is the pointer is a little bit like got some weird acceleration lagginess to it. Yeah, you are getting the optimal Resident Evil 0 experience right now, chat.
Watch your step, princess.
Luckily, I know
Princess.
RE0 pretty well as a game, so when I do get around to streaming it for the GameCube challenge, it'll be pretty easy. Like, I'll be able to breeze through it like pretty quickly, all things considered. So like, it's not really like some like horrific issue or whatever. Like I mainly figured that game out. We're doing okay. I'm remembering kind of what some of the weird stuff with the controls, so I think we did all right. That was pretty okay. So yeah, the game has checkpoints. This is a checkpoint, as they're explaining here. Pretty standard stuff. So one of the other things that they want you to do is like break every single object that you see. because they'll have like secrets and score and stuff. So it's not just about shooting the dogs or various other enemies. It's also about shooting everything you fucking see, which is way easier to do in single player or multiplayer, 2-player, than it is for the rest. Yeah, this is a much easier game in co-op, as you can more easily shoot everything that you see.
How exactly did you get here?
I was being transported.
Hey, Jabba
attacked
does.
by monsters. All the guards were killed.
So you figured it was the perfect chance to make your escape, huh? Well, not on my watch.
I just saved your ass back there. You still want to arrest me?
Yeah, this game's pretty sick. This game's pretty sick. Damn. Got hit. I was doing pretty well. I had like almost no damage outside of those stupid leeches like the one time.
We're gonna have to run for it.
That guy will surely never wake up. Surely he'll continue to be normal. Wow. Yeah, this is going pretty well. Oh, right, there's QTs, though. This is where we'll probably not have a good time. Because I have to remember the buttons correctly, and that's going to be a nightmare. So the QTs are going to be the biggest problem for us in this game, because I remember the waggles especially did not want to work correctly. And I don't know if I can fix that easily. It worked there, at least. Damn it. Counterattack did very little help there.
Him again? Back this way.
All right.
Yeah, lots of shooting. The gun emoji is definitely very apt here, especially with my handgun usage. I forgot that the green herbs are like instant healing, like they don't bank them. I forgot that was the deal. That's actually kind of wasting them. Whatever. I have first aid spray, I guess. Probably affects score in other Chivos though. Yeah, the QTE stuff is my biggest concern with this fucking game. I remember that really screwed me over last time.
My shots are just bouncing off.
Aim for the head. Concentrate fire.
Okay, I guess I had to shoot the tail there. Get my ass beat by the boss, of course. Remember this guy being really weird in this game, what they want you to do. Yeah, see, it's not registering it, see? Like, the waggle just arbitrarily doesn't want to work, and it pisses me off. whatever, it's dead. Annoying boss. Yep, I have Oblivion Bird. It's spacebar. That's what I've been doing to reload. And it's what I'm doing for the waggle, but it's been extremely inconsistent on this emulator, at least the way that the settings are. Okay, I just got an achievement, so it is working. A rank. Missed files. Because there's many hidden files and it's pretty demanding. Wow, look at all these files. Okay. So yeah, they have like an upgrade system and stuff, but it doesn't, I don't think they really let you do much other than choose your weapons at the start. It might be a different menu you go to as well for that. I forget all of the details. I'm not really going to worry about it right now, but yeah, there's like machine gun level 1. I could like, I guess, double check it real quick. I don't know like how involved it is to upgrade stuff, if that's available yet. They really make you go fucking back for it though. Customize. Okay, it's in here. So you can't at least at present customize the handgun. Well, it's fine, Oblivion Bird. It's just, yeah. I don't know if there's a way to get this game consistent with its waggling. It feels like it's hard to tell if it's the emulator or the game being shit in that way. Like, would you have any better time doing it on a real Wiimote as opposed to using it with the waggle pattern set in Dolphin, you know? I don't know which is better, because see, this is a waggle. This is what it's doing, but it doesn't think that this is good enough. I don't know. It's an annoying thing. And it's my biggest concern with playing this game is trying to solve or just accept that sometimes I'm going to have a run sabotaged because the waggle QT refuses to work. And I just don't know what you fucking do about that other than use a real Wiimote maybe and hope that fixes it. I don't know. Okay, we can upgrade it. It requires the stars, that's right. So we got 3 stars so we can like upgrade it one time. I also know there's probably better weapons later, so I maybe could just save those stars for like the better weapon unlocks. Yeah, and it's just really hard to get a read on that. Like, is it just the Wii? Is it the game? Or is it Dolphin? Like, there's 3 layers of this nonsense with these stupid QTE waggles that's frustrating, and I don't know what you do about it. I don't know what you do about it other than just like fucking overhaul your entire setup to try and make like the sensor bar shit work. Yeah, so that's like my one concern with these. But if someone's currently developing a RE4 Wii Edition set for Retroachievements, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I have to figure out a real controller setup. I own everything, like everything works, I have everything for it. It's just the physical placement of the sensor bar that's the problem.
I'm not sure, but
I just don't have a great setup for that sort of thing.
Roger.
So I'm guessing you need a bodyguard, right?
No. Do you?
Like, it was already pretty bad before, but to give you an idea of my current situation on my desk, I currently have underneath my monitor, well, my 2 monitors, underneath my 2 monitors, I currently have a Steam Deck behind them in the center, docked, and then I have a iPhone in front of that beneath my monitor because I have to fucking do tracking for, you know, the whole VTubing thing. I think in that case I was just too slow. So it's like there's multiple layers of this shit, of things just already in the way. Never mind the other problems. So it's very tricky. This sure is the only music you hear in RE0. For this fucking like big mansion. This sure is accurate to the RE0 experience in its entirety. Like, goddamn.
Just in case, we better check upstairs.
The Umbrella Management Training Facility.
The first general manager, James Marcus.
You know him?
Just the name. He's been dead for some time now.
Friendly looking guy. Even dead, he has quite a presence.
Attention, this is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our
The thing that's the
company
funniest to me is that Dr. Marcus's voice is completely wrong.
discipline.
He doesn't sound at all like he's supposed to in the game. He's supposed to sound like an old man right now, but he sounds like a young dude, and that's completely incorrect. They like completely misunderstood that whole part of the game.
Billy, up there!
Not that the story of RE0 is worth respecting, but you know.
Not this way.
Here!
Not this way. Gotta watch out. Can't go that way. I do not miss the leeches. Annoying fuckers.
Forget them. We're going through.
Wow, they really don't give you a lot of time to handle these fuckers, huh? In general, I kind of always got the impression that as good as this game is, in many ways, and I appreciate it a whole lot, I've always gotten the impression that this game, it was really designed for 2 players. There's a lot of stuff in this game that really just blatantly comes off as like... coming off as that. How'd you hide a shotgun in there? That's impressive. Dual wielding, like what, 2 separate players? I don't think that this game lets you do that. Because you need, I think you require both the nunchuck and the Wiimote to play this. I'm not certain though. But that is a funny idea.
We have to find another way.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah, Zero's a terrible game. Everything you're saying is correct, Spadoinkle. It has an incredibly strong intro, and everything after that is just terrible. Or like mid at best. Amazing.
Thank
I wouldn't
you.
be surprised in the least, though, if the retro achievement set for this
Billy,
disallows
I'm
2
sorry,
players.
but I
Many of them
have
are
to
single
know.
player only or have like 2-player
Did you really
subsets
kill
or something.
23 people?
Yeah.
We were ordered to
Yeah,
attack
man.
the village. But orders don't justify slaughtering innocent people.
We're learning a lot.
So
We're learning a
what
lot about
happened
Billy
in that
Cohen.
village?
This game's getting a remake, Resident Evil 0, by the way.
can't
Like,
talk about it,
allegedly,
can you?
it's getting a remake. And it sure does need a remake, but I imagine the story is going to be equally as stupid. There's not really a whole lot you could do to make the
What
story
good would it do?
better without
It
just
won't change the
remaking everything in the
past.
game.
If you don't want to talk about it, I'll understand. But I'm not afraid of you anymore.
I'm an escaped fugitive, remember? Didn't they tell you I was dangerous?
Yes, they did.
If I recall correctly in this game, I'm pretty sure that the only thing that does critical hits is
But we
the
have to work together if we
handgun.
want to make it out
So
of
like
this.
there is
Yeah.
incentive to only use
Survival
it if you're
first.
like skilled enough. Is I think my understanding. Code Veronica X. I did some of it, like half of the game for the GameCube challenge. And I ended up having to drop it because literally nobody would watch me stream it. So I have to go back to that at some point and finish it. Whenever I feel like it. Like I was at a perfect stopping point because everything was reset and a different area. So like when I come back to it, it'll be like there's nothing I need to remember because it's a new area. So it's basically like the best case scenario for me putting it down. But yeah, it was just stream poison. Like it was one of the lowest viewed streams I've ever had in years. So it was so bad I just had to fucking can it for the time being. And then at some point I guess take the L in terms of finishing that game and streaming the rest of it.
An elevator. This'll get us up.
Ah, yes, hiding a submachine gun inside of a chair. Like you do. Can you not critically hit these guys? Maybe not. These things really leap, huh? They don't fuck around. God damn it. You think every blast is a crit with a shotgun? Hey, that's fair. That's understandable. These sure do take a while, just not anything happening. Okay. A lot of just nothing going on. We're just staring into space.
Ugh, it smells like the zoo.
It's a QT or something here, probably. Whenever it makes this noise, it usually means a QT, yeah. It's like music track is a QT track. Oh, really? Come on. Whatever, fine. Submachine gun, I have lots of ammo. Yeah, the mutant chimps are a very strange enemy type in this. I think those are critical hits. Maybe it's not just the samurai, it's just certain weapons or certain conditions. Because they're doing the flashing thing, that is a crit, I think. Unless it's different from a headshot. That is the only idea Zero has for enemies, is big animal, big mutated animal. It is incredibly weak and dull, yeah. I do not miss the leeches in the RE0 sections of this. They're a little obnoxious. There's not like any real practical way to kill all these motherfuckers, at least with the current loadouts we have. Like, they're just grenades, and even then it's not like a bulletproof situation. How many of these do we need? Come on. Jesus, is fucking loud. This game is loud as hell. Seems like the limiter is doing its job, though. So it shouldn't be overpowering my voice, even with all this ungodly loud noise.
We made it outside.
Are you alright,
Thing up there? Or something I was trying to select, and
Something's coming.
whatever. Get a little Rebecca booty for everybody's enjoyment. Gotta represent that Rebecca booty.
Enemies!
It's one enemy, but yeah, sure, go off.
Something that big be so fast.
We have to focus. Aim for the head.
That is all what you always do in these games. Thank you. I'm keenly aware of the aiming for head strategy. Me and a Rebecca fit? That'd be pretty awesome. I do love Rebecca. There's a reason I chose her for my Resident Evil 2 randomizer as like the Claire replacement. Like, Zero's the only redeeming part at all, is that Rebecca's in it. It would be like a fucking truly 0 out of 10 game if Rebecca was not in Zero as a playable character.
I can't get a clear shot.
What now?
We have to go up.
Right.
Gotta go up. Well, if the remake is a real thing, which it might be, genuinely unclear on that, to be honest. Because there's so many rumors, like everything has a rumor for getting a remake. It's just some are more like solidified than others. But you know, Resident Evil 0 is probably like in the most dire need of a remake outside of Code Veronica X, so it's more likely that's getting a remake than some of these other rumors. So if there's a remake, we'll get a very high definition, like absurdly high definition Rebecca Chambers in the near future. So that's exciting. Very easy boss, at least on a normal difficulty. Another Chivo. It's weird there's no sounds for these achievements. Does Dolphin just not have that? I thought it would, but it's the only ever thing I'd done retro achievements like once on Dolphin, and it was mainly just for Mario Kart Double Dash and me fucking around briefly in Resident Evil 4 off stream. Maybe Spodoinkle. That might be what's going on, is they might just be doing that. It's an effective strategy. I think we're still like... Yeah, we're still kind of on the unremarkable weapons. Probably just save those. We don't really need the upgrades right now, so... Yeah, Rebecca Chambers only showed up in RE0 game-wise. She's been in like some mercenaries modes. It's like a selectable character. She's playable in like some of the mercs stuff in like later games. But other than that, she hasn't shown up. She was in like 1 or 2 like CG Resident Evil movies, if you want to count those. And she's like aged up, like she's like older. So, you know, take that as you will. And like that one photo of her in the CG movie, yeah. I've also seen that. She's like the girl who's at the desk is kind of the impression I got from that.
Find the source of the problem down there. Let's go.
Oh, the cheerleading thing. Yep. The classic look. People never forget. Everybody remembers. Hey, I know this place. This is from RE2.
Up there! Watch out!
Do you remember this place from RE2? Do you remember it? Do you remember it? Okay. What's not causing the crit to happen? It's weird. Come on. Barely gave me any time for that, you fuckers. Wow, die already. Damn.
We can get down using this.
Let's shoot it a bunch, because that's what's fun. Hey, that guy there. Oh, that's right. I remember now how the crit system works in this. I don't know if it's still gun dependent or not, but it's different for each enemy. The way the critical hit system works is it's like you have to hit a very, very specific like part of the head, and it's like I think with the normal zombies, it's like at the tip of their skull. It's like at the very like apex of their fucking head. It's like in a weird spot. It's like the very tippy top or something like that. So that's what I should be trying to go for, I think. But for other enemies, I think it's like different or something. Or maybe there's some enemies you can't critically hit. That might be part of what it is too. God, there's so many of these fuckers. Leech Central here. How the hell do you do this no damage? Maybe with better guns, I don't know. Or just do co-op, probably is the answer. I bet one of these fucking lights has a file in it or something insane. Guess I missed a bunch of those zombies, so I don't know if I'll get a chance to fight them again. Damn, I guess I don't. They're just gonna chill over there. Okay, damn. Alright. QTE time. Boss time, I guess. Okay. Really? Why? Why did it do that to me? Maybe they don't reward the player for like spraying and praying. Are you serious? I got caught on the reload? Fuck off. I could have sworn I switched weapons, but I was still caught on the handgun for some fucking reason. There we go. Okay, fuck off. Go there. I mean, yeah, of course. There's always tyrants in Resident Evil games. It's a staple. Yeah, I got more crits that time. Most of the other times was 0 or 1. I'm kind of remembering what you gotta do with that now. So that's good. At least I have a better idea of what I'm doing. Oh, the fucking leeches again. It's endless with these motherfuckers. I do not miss this part of the game. RE0 truly continues to just be a fucking blight on fucking everything it touches. At least it's a pretty small part of the game. But it's like, can we literally just do anything else here? I remember dying to this QTE several times the last time I streamed this, like in summer. Because I couldn't get the waggle to work. It's RNG which QTE you get. It's like 3 different ones. It's not consistent. We got lucky that time. Because I don't know if the waggle thing's actually working correctly. But we'll find out as we play.
That's the guy from the picture.
Whoa, it's him.
Marcus? But you're dead.
10 years ago.
See, now he sounds old.
Spencer had me assassinated
This game's very confused
and
about what
stole
Marcus is
all of
supposed to
my
sound like.
research.
Also, Marcus doesn't even look like he's supposed to. He looks completely fucking different.
Something wondrous happened. The T-virus fused with the leeches and brought me back from the darkness of death.
Wow.
Now, I will have my revenge on Umbrella.
That's
and the
cool,
world
dude.
will
God, Marcus
burn
looks
in an
terrible in this
inferno
FMV.
of hate.
And he sure said that line really badly. Like, I don't even like Zero. Zero's pretty bad. But they're like even fucking up the amusing parts of Zero. Why did it give him a suit made of leeches? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Come on. I missed it. Are you serious? Pick it up. There we go.
Damn, it's not working.
Yeah, the boss is currently invincible if I recall correctly. The main strat is you just gotta like keep him away from you. Great. Just getting my ass kicked right now. I don't know what it takes to stop him. Just way more firepower, I guess. Maybe use the grenade launcher. I don't fucking know. Can this guy like fucking stop, please? Man, I don't know what they want from the player here.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
Self-destruct?
Great. Come on, move.
Missed one. Dang.
The hell is that thing?
Billy, be careful! It's catching up!
Looks like the flower is supposed to be... Yeah, the flower I think is the weak point or whatever. The mouth that's not really a mouth, but we're gonna call it that because... Yeah, sure. All right. This game sure has weird volume levels. It's like super loud in gameplay, super quiet in the cutscenes. But not every cutscene. It's only some of them.
It doesn't like sunlight. We better keep our distance. Aim for its weak spot. That seems to drive it back.
Yeah, they don't tell you what it is, but I figured it out.
Let's drive it into the sunlight. Over here, freak.
It was too slow.
Swallow us whole.
Wasn't ready for a waggle. This isn't really doing anything. The shotgun's pretty ineffective. Kind of feels like the handgun or submachine gun's doing more work here.
It stopped! Now's our chance! Won't you ever give up?
This thing sure has a lot of fucking health. I know part of it's because of this like invincibility bullshit that it does, or like damage reduction thing it does, but this is taking a long time.
With this thing.
Okay, that Michael worked.
Let's end this.
What the hell? Like, this doesn't seem to fucking work. He won't go back. He's almost dead anyway. There we go. Yeah, he's like a vampire, but also not a vampire. It's very unclear. Anyway, honestly, like, the game itself is still fun, but the Zero section still kind of, it sucks in a lot of ways because it's Zero. Like, it still doesn't really remove that stink.
I guess it's time to say goodbye. People are waiting for me.
Like, it's still just kind of shit, especially since leeches are incredibly annoying to fight in, like, any video
Lieutenant Billy
game.
Cohen is dead.
Rebecca, thank you.
It's also just hilarious how much they abridge everything. Not that Resident Evil Zero's story makes a lot of sense, but they cut it down even more to make even less sense.
I suppose. Since the event, Billy Cohen has gone missing.
Yeah, we haven't seen
While
Billy
Rebecca
Cohen
is about to
in any
enter
other
a
video
new
game.
nightmare as she heads for the mansion.
The mansion. God. Look at that. Rank A across the board on normal. That's decent. So we have two new things. We got the Wesker stuff for the Zero things. And then we have the Resident Evil remake material. The Wesker stuff is always harder to do, so... So yeah, the Wesker stuff tends to be pretty intense.
The plans to reuse
Well, we'll
the
give it a go.
management training facility were scrapped by Marcus's unfortunate outburst. Not only that, but the incident appeared to spread the virus to the area surrounding the mansion, causing a biohazard outbreak. It is time to abandon the sinking ship that is Umbrella.
All this stuff is going to be super funny in the context of the retcons in Resident Evil Requiem for the story. I won't like go into the spoilers or details, but I don't know. It's stupid, but I won't spoil
Can't
it.
hide this anymore.
It appears Umbrella is finished.
But I'm going to be thinking about all that dumb shit in the context of
We're
this.
just gonna walk away? Our research isn't complete. We can make a more powerful virus.
Do what you like. The T-virus is near completion and only needs test data. That is why STARS is in place. I will bring them into the mansion.
Damn it! I better get rid of this place before there are any more complications.
Now it's time for Wesker to do Wesker things.
Wesker here. I will use the ropeway to return to the training facility and depart from there.
I don't think so. You can play him, I think, in Resident Evil 0, but only with the HD re-release with like a special mode or something. It's not like a mercenaries thing, but it's sort of similar. Like extra mode of play, so not really.
The power is out. I need to get it running. The power room should be down below.
still kind of tricky with these crits. I'm still not quite having a handle on it. It takes time to get used to it. Fuck. Bad start. Really? I was shooting it like crazy. What do you mean it damaged me? So as you can see, this is a lot harder. Far less forgiving. The Wesker stuff is pretty absurd. Some are a little easier than others. I remember this one being pretty fucking hard. Okay, that was good. That was good. Lots of crits. That was pretty solid. Yeah, Wesker's VA has changed many, many times, it's true. Yes, everybody's favorite thing. More leeches. That's what we all want. We want more leeches. Everybody's always saying this. Oh my god, I just wasted Magnum ammo on fucking hell. I didn't think I had it selected. That's upsetting. That shit's kind of rare. God. Man. Hope that doesn't come to fuck me over. Like the Magnum was like just above the fucking handgun or some shit. Damn. Upsetting. Like, see, Magnum's good for this fuckhead, for example. Shoot it in the dick, if it has a dick. They give you like no time to shoot these guys, holy shit. Gotta have like superhuman reflexes or play in co-op. Again, this game kind of feels like it was balanced for co-op rather than single player. As awesome as it is, it really gives that impression like 90% of the time. Although I'm pretty sure the Wesker things were single player only. I because like, you know, who would be his partner, right? So I think they're like the only exception where, yeah, the Wesker stuff is like actually single player. So that makes it even more confusing why it's as absurd as it is. Oh, he did the cool kick thing. Good job, Wesker. God damn it. Can't do this fast enough. And they're moving around so fucking much. I can't like get a good hit on them. Like they are not waiting around. They're attacking like instantly. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, there's a file. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. Yeah, a little intense. Oh yeah, and this part. Tyrant again. This is what I was saving the Magnum for. At least trying to. I might just end up missing shots anyway.
What do we have here? Pathetic.
Why are you so close? Oh, did I get him? Okay, he's dead. So yeah, that was quick. Still had like a couple shots to spare for whatever it's worth. Oh, never mind.
Apparently even this refuse has T's recovery ability.
Oh, now it's the real boss fight? Okay, I wasted it then. Well, I guess it's a manner of speaking. He's actually dying pretty fast with the handgun. Of course. Oh, did I get him? That's not too bad. Okay. Maybe that worked out better than I thought. Hey, Boss Money. Well, we're doing things. We're being Wesker. We're doing a Wesker stage. There are several of these. It's part of the gimmick of Umbrella Chronicles.
It's brittle. The VOW still needs a little more work.
Alrighty. Well, we did it. Still got a good ranking despite not everything going perfectly. Yeah, so there's still more Wesker. There's like 2 of these. Beginnings 2. Yeah, these are indeed just 1 player only. Okay. Yeah, the game's still fun. I am looking forward to getting out of the RE0 stuff though for the time being and getting to the more interesting shit. But we want to experience the game. It's hard to believe it's already been a bit over an hour of playing this. It doesn't feel like it, but I guess this material is longer than you'd think. Your cowards for not having a second slightly taller Wesker. I see you. I can understand that. There's a file. Well, I'll be able to get the file. Oh my god, they are really not letting me get it. There we go, okay. What the hell did the audio just do? Did the audio cut out for anybody else, or was that just my end? Fucking emulation. The audio was fine for you. Great. So my computer was doing some stupid bullshit again. Awesome. I don't know why my computer does this, where sometimes I just get audio dropouts when I'm playing games. Genuinely one of the most baffling things. It's done it in many different things, and I never thought it would do it with Wii emulation of all things. It's so fucking weird. It's fine now, but the audio like was cutting out multiple times for me, like a minute ago. Why didn't that damage it? It was weak. I missed some stuff, great. It sure didn't give me a lot of time to kill any of that. It sort of just rushed me through. I think it was like a grenade launcher I could have grabbed, but it was like for a split second I had like no time to get it. I'm not like super experienced with rail shooters. Honestly, this is probably the one I've played the most out of any of them. But it was a very, very long time ago when I played this game. Like, a lot. It was when it came out originally on the Wii. It's been some time. Well, since I've not played enough of them, it's probably this one, but I've barely touched this genre. God damn it. I had to sneeze, and that was making this harder than it should have been. There was no stopping that sneeze, and I don't know how to pause the game. How do you pause this game? It's enter, okay. So enter will pause the game, okay. Good to know in the future. Like the literal worst time to fucking sneeze, body. It's a great idea. At least I'm sneezing less since I got the air purifier. It seems to be helping with that. It's not like a bulletproof fucking thing, but it's helping. Does this thing not have a weak spot? What's the deal? Oh, there we go. It might be different from the other ones. I'm getting wrecked by these guys. And even Wesker's like, nah, good. Jesus Christ. This stuff with Wesker, it's no joke. They don't really get hit stunned, I noticed. Like the Crimson Heads, they don't really, aren't even supposed to be here for the record. Resident Evil 0 doesn't have Crimson Heads, but I guess we're doing a little bit of fun little revisionism. I don't think the Crimson Heads have the same weak spot as the normal zombies. I think it's like between their eyes or something. Haven't really been able to get a good read on that. Somehow, though, we are managing. I guess we don't have any Magnum for this yet. We might have missed it. Might have been hidden. We could have selected it as our other weapon, but I just didn't, I got caught on a reload. Great. See a green herb in there, but we're not at full, we're not at like lower health yet. Oh yeah, this whole plot line, I remember this being insane.
My next mission.
The reclamation of the management training facility was your mission. And now you're just going to walk away without taking responsibility for your failure.
The T-virus has escaped. I will detonate the facility and dispose of it.
Comrade, don't forget who's in charge. You can't just do what you feel like.
No Magnum for this should be interesting, but maybe he'll be easy with the handgun if I hit a weak point. Right, this fucking loser. Comrade Tyrant with a fucking dumbass visor.
This should be intriguing.
His head's just his weak point. Sure has a lot of health though. Got a grenade. Well, we have hand grenades too. Gets good damage. Really? I counted as what? Did I not even hit him? Did he get like iframes or something? Whatever. Oh. When did we pick up? Oh, okay. This is a rocket launcher. This isn't a fucking... Okay, I misread that entirely. That helps. That helps. I thought it was a grenade launcher. Yeah, it was $120 million, exactly. Great value for something that looks that fucking stupid.
I guess he didn't like his lesson. Fine. We have the Talos retrieval to take care of anyway. Everything for Umbrella.
Understandable, big boy, big. Welcome on in.
I regrouped with the STARS Alpha team. There was no time for delays. Umbrella's command structure was in motion, and the real struggle was about to begin.
A real struggle. Well, we're getting Chivos. That's always fun. We're consistently getting A ranks. It seems I'm either lacking in critical hits, files, or enemy hits. It's those ones I tend to interchange. I got the rocket launcher. It's interesting. I don't remember how good that is in this. But yeah, that's one of the benefits, I suppose, to doing the Wesker stuff earlier is you get more options to use the special weapons on the other characters for the other modes, like that are not Wesker. So they get to use like more special weapons and stuff. I genuinely don't remember what's good in this game though. Like, I don't. So I might just keep holding on to this until I figure out what I want to do. Because yeah, I don't really remember. Right, so rocket launcher, Magnum. I generally remember, depending on what scenario, the grenade launcher is good. Like the grenade launcher is good for 0 because there's 5 trillion leeches. Is kind of how I remember that going. I don't think the other parts of this game have an equivalent to that. But I guess we'll see as we go. I just remember the submachine gun, at least this one, being pretty good, but I think we get a better version of it like during this campaign. A bit too sluggish, I can understand that for sure. I don't have a lot of experience with this genre. I enjoy this game well enough. It's unique, it's neat, and it's interesting, but like it definitely comes off as having a lot of problems.
Alpha team into the Arklay Mountains, and we touched down in the surrounding woods. We were to look into the disappearance of Bravo team. At least, that was the bait. The reality was quite a different story for the unsuspecting members of the Alpha team. After being attacked by a pack of monsters, only Chris and a few others, including myself, made it to the mansion. Everything was going according to plan. Soon, I would have the research data that I needed.
What is this hall?
What a mansion.
What was that?
Okay, I'll go this way.
I'll go check it out.
It's dangerous going alone. I'll come with you.
Hey, that's not normal.
I will stay and secure
That's not how this went. That's not how any of this went. This isn't accurate at all. Where's Barry? Yeah, they're just the remake models. They reuse a bunch of assets for 0 and remake, it looked like. Some of it was selective with 0 though. Oh yeah, Wesker's telling the story. That's true. That's true. I think at this point they still had the assets from the original games. Like they weren't like lost or whatever is the theory, or I don't know. The zombie looks different though. They're probably just using like a generic zombie for everything in Umbrella Chronicles.
No, we're too late.
What's going on?
In here too.
We need to get out of here.
I'm trying to get the crit. There we go. It's hard to get these crits. I'm trying though. There we go.
What are these things?
Are you serious? How did you even get me? Fucking modern Resident Evil ass magnetic grabs. That's what that shit felt like.
Wesker.
Something isn't right. Chris!
Okay, zombies out here, that's wild. That ain't right. Some of these lights actually aren't destructible, that's surprising.
It's locked. We have to find another way. Behind you!
How did they get off the train and into the mansion in Zero? They explain it in the game. They just completely ignored it in the Umbrella Chronicles version because they
We need to keep moving.
ultra sped ran that whole fucking thing. Probably should have waited until it woke up. Oh well.
There's so many of them.
I'm doing some of this for collectible purposes, see if there's like hidden files in those paintings.
Let's move it.
Right.
Once again, very little time to get some of these things. You can move the camera a bit yourself, by the way, but it's like very limited. QT. Oh, an A and B action. I wasn't ready for that, but I got it. Hey, Lionheart. It's going. There's weirdness with it in terms of just controls and all that because it's a mouse and keyboard control setup and not like a real Wiimote nunchuck. So there are issues with that.
Chris,
But I
feel
am
something's close.
managing.
Right. Let's check inside.
Doing better than I thought I would. But there is weirdness and I don't know if it's because of the game or if it's like something else, but like it does feel very latent. Like the movement for everything feels very like sluggish, and it feels like it might be like emulation lag maybe, or it's a game or the game or both. I don't know. But it feels, for a mouse, it feels very weird. There's like all this acceleration and shit. It definitely comes off as a bit odd. So the game feel could be better. God damn it. Getting punished. God. I'm trying to get crits. There we go. And also, like, a good portion of the game kind of feels like it was designed for co-op, like in terms of balance and what they're expecting out of the reactions of the player and shit. So that's another thing you kind of contend with this one, is just shit like that. It does seem like there's nothing behind the paintings.
This one's quick.
Sure fucking is. Also doesn't want to die from its weak spot.
Yeah, he's different from the others.
Yeah, these games are a neat novelty. I've never tried Dark Side Chronicles. I want to. I just never got around to it. I do have it. Don't know if it's the right fucking version, though, for Retroachievements, but I think both of them got a set, but I'm not certain. I think both of them have a Retroachievement set.
There's something very hot about this mansion.
No kidding. I don't think this is just someone's summer home.
This is the area where all of those murders happened. There's got to be some connection.
Things just keep getting stranger and stranger, but I think you're right. I heard something coming from this room.
I'm gonna open the door.
I understand, like... So that's what I was gonna say, right? Is I'm not really sure if I do like destroying the environment. Some of it's kind of neat, but it's overly excessive. Like, there's just too much shit everywhere. And when you're required to get files and stuff, like mandated pickups for better rankings, that kind of drags it down, especially when you're playing on your own. It's a lot of shit that you have to shoot while there's also enemies to deal with. And it just ends up being a giant clusterfuck of like, there's 30 objects on the screen and it's like, okay. What am I going to do about that? Like, really? Even for this, look at this shit. Fucking absurd. There's like trillions of fucking things even just here. Like, the feedback for it is fine enough. It's somewhat impressive. All that stuff is destructible, but it's like, there's an overwhelming amount of it in some of these stages, and that's definitely the case with this one. Failed the QT. QTs are the biggest problem with this fucking version. Because they you know, it's mouse and keyboard, so it's not like as easy to map your brain for it.
They're coming! This way! Have you made contact with Bravo team?
No, I can't reach them.
Let's look for survivors.
Wow. This is a lot of bullshit. Sure am almost dead. I do have the first aid. I think it's automatically used when your health is gone.
Forrest!
This is normal difficulty, by the way. It's not even hard.
I'm sorry, Forrest. I'll miss our target practice sessions.
Good voice acting.
Chris.
Can you get Wesker on the line?
There's still no response. I hope everyone's all right.
Part of the problem too is that the files affect your rankings, so I think even though you've picked them up already, you still have to keep them in mind when you are doing runs to get better rankings. So like, you'll still have to pick them up even if you've already done it, because it counts, right? So you have to like memorize their locations and the billions of objects that are everywhere, and that's also a little bit annoying. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. For like, you know, trying to do like pushing like higher difficulty runs and shit. And going for the Retroachievements on this set.
How could this happen?
How could this happen? I don't understand. Dude. Chill. Well, that probably means a bad ranking. Are you serious? I was waggling I think in that case, it's not the game. It's not the control scheme's fault. I think it just didn't count it for whatever reason. Just because it's being annoying. In general, not sure how I feel about the QTEs either. They're kind of annoying, but it was kind of thing that plagued gaming of this era. Especially the Wii. Loved it. Yeah, Reneko. I streamed this once before. Streamed this in the summer. It's been like 6 months or more than 6 months since I've streamed it. But now it's got retro achievements.
What in the hell?
Watch the fangs. I bet they're poisonous.
Even if they aren't, if that thing gets a hold of us, we're screwed. Get around it and keep your distance.
Right.
Yeah, all these books are destructible. Crates are destructible. Are you serious? The timing on this is absurd. Yeah, it's yawn. Excuse me, what is the timing for this boss? How am I supposed to dodge any of that shit? Or hit the mouth in time?
This one's tougher than I expected.
Try shooting its mouth.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure if you can do this with the handgun only. The reaction times or the luck involved has got to be absolutely insane. The music's pretty bad in this. It's another thing I've noticed.
Jill, the chandelier.
Woozy, now's our chance.
This is exactly how the yawn fight went in the game, for sure. Totally. I mean, I don't mind the insane liberties it's taking, but it is funny to think about. Doing this handgun only seems excruciating. Gonna be real. This would take so much longer just doing handgun. Yeah. Oh, it's super. Well, it's not a really intensive achievement hunt. I'm mainly just playing the game like semi-casually. It's going okay though. I'm getting some Shivos. Basic like clear achievements and stuff.
Who are
Chris Redfield
from
Alpha Team.
Alpha Team? Thank goodness.
Everything's okay now.
Okay, that
Richard.
snake has a name. Its name is Yawn, and it's named Yawn because it opens its mouth and goes. Wants to. It looks like a yawn. We got 2 achievements from that. Okay. I like how it's just using the Resident Evil 4 sound effect for this. I don't think Richard is going to make it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I could try customizing some weapons here. I only like upgraded this once. I do wonder. You do tend to... I wonder if it's upgraded if you pick it up in the game world. I do wonder if, like, it keeps it, or unless it's only... The shotgun's kind of terrible, Basmati. At least this version of the shotgun is actually just kind of, like, legit awful. I would not use it. Maybe if it's fully upgraded, it might be okay, but I don't think it gets much better. I could try the rocket launcher. It might be funny, but it is more expensive to upgrade it. Also, you're not likely to find any ammo for it when you're, like, exploring. I don't even think any ammo drops for it in this, in most of the stages. So whatever you get, you're kind of stuck with. I could just upgrade this some more, but I don't. It's just capacity increase. Like, I don't really need more capacity. Kind of boring. Maybe I just don't upgrade anything. None of this seems interesting. There's another shotgun that you can get, I'm pretty sure. I think you get it in this level, like once you beat it or something. One of these. We can also do a side story. There's like 3 or 4 of these fucking side stories. There's a lot of shit for this part. Let's do the Rebecca side story. Right, here it is. So this is where you unlock the other submachine gun. And I think this is just a better submachine gun. So yeah, we should do this and then upgrade that when it's available. You think so, Super? Interesting. Keep that in mind. So this is some more very Umbrella Chronicles exclusive content.
Bravo team was to rendezvous. When I arrived, I found that none of the others were there, and the mansion was unsettlingly quiet. I was exhausted from the events of the previous day, and before I knew it, I had drifted.
Yeah, I think it's HP is high power in this case. In the case. That's a pretty cool visual. That's neat. The snake kind of looks like shit, but it's a neat composition.
Rebecca!
Richard.
You're okay?
I'm fine. We were fighting some monster, and Edward's dead.
I see. It's not much better on my end either. We got attacked by those things and had to split up. The rest of the team is either in hiding or...
What kind of baffles me about this is how the FMVs like mostly look terrible. Like the idea behind an FMV is it's supposed to look better than the in-game graphics, and like there's so many FMVs that have been made for games that don't really quite understand that decal. Yeah, that is Yuri Lowenthal. It's true.
Captain B.
It's Enrico. I'm sure he's fine.
Some unique music for this one. Most of the music in this game is pretty terrible, but there's some tracks that stand out a bit more as being interesting. Oh no, not the bees. Man, that zombie looks weird. The physics for that is pretty funny. Okay, alright. This is the leech replacement, it's the fucking spiders. So this game kind of just wants to stick to that idea, I see.
Are everywhere.
Yeah, Broom would be pretty good.
We made it.
Not yet, we haven't.
Oh damn, they gave me no time. I saw something, that's fair, that's real fair, yeah, I can definitely respond to that in time. I definitely wouldn't just have to memorize that shit. I'm getting slaughtered. It's like 2 different routes here. I don't know if that like skips stuff, because it kind of seems like this is a linear path, so maybe I went the wrong way, I don't know. I forget the details of this.
I thought the captain might be here.
At least we can stock up on supplies.
Or this was a dead end. Okay, maybe I chose... Well, it's probably different either way. I don't know, I don't remember. God damn it. I'm trying to grab the fucking SMG and it fucked me over. I couldn't grab it. I kept trying and it just refused to... Oh, I am just getting fucked. I'm out of the SMG. That's the assault shotgun. That's the better shotgun. From what I recall. Okay. Want to see a task of this game? Also, any questions about like, do I know thing? Why those crates respawn? Do I know thing about Time Crisis or other shooting games? The answer is probably no. I'm pretty low knowledge on those genre of game.
Damn, they just keep coming.
Richard, there's a hole behind you.
What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing. We're dead if we stay here. Huh.
You want to do Time Crisis for PSVR? I see ya. The special levels are always like super hard, and it's partially because they have like better weapon unlocks that make the other parts of the game easier. That are not these special stages.
I hate spiders.
All right, let's go down then.
The spider's just twitching, it's gross. Why'd you walk over the spiders? That's nasty. These ones are also single player only, is my recollection. I don't know if this might be an exception, but the Wesker ones at least are single player only. Come on. Okay, you can deflect the vomit. At least there's that. Jesus, not very easily. Only Wesker can fight alone. I see. That's what I remembered.
We should be able to get back above ground.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Why can't I damage them? What? It's bullshit. Great. Couldn't get him in time. God. Demand fucking perfection. Why don't you? Jeez. Turn around so I can prick up the green herb, please. Or don't. No, fuck you. Okay, thanks. I was kind of saving that, and yeah. Okay, cool. Don't mind me, just a grenade at my feet. Not a fan of the crows being invincible. Yeah, that's mainly what those end up becoming. Is they end up being for like those types of things. Giant wasp, I forgot about giant wasp. Are these guys also invincible? Sure looks like it. I don't agree with that. If you're gonna let me shoot them, make it actually count, please. Is there like a pickup over here?
Monsters everywhere.
Rebecca.
God, how do you
we're
get
going
these
in.
fucking
That place
things?
was filled with them
God.
too.
It's easier to mount a defense in a building.
Like a herb or
There might
something
be
I still can't get.
survivors.
That's a problem that's been happening constantly in this. Alright, we did that part. Oh hey, that's my first S rank. That's something. Normal difficulty S rank. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's SSSSSA. And did that unlock the, it did. Yeah, so I want to upgrade this. And that's maxed out. It's pretty expensive. It, had 8 stars left now. We're definitely gonna take advantage of that. It's already equipped. Yeah, I remember I got a little bit strained playing this game last time as well, so I don't know how long I'll play this. It's been almost 2 hours. But I'll put in what time I can. I don't necessarily expect to be done in one sitting here, but
stay on your toes.
I will.
just because it is kind of strenuous, because it's a lot of like rapid movement. It's a pretty intense game to play for longer sessions.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
I'm alright. I must have had a bad dream.
What?
Nothing.
But we can play other stuff, like once I've had enough of this for today. You know, when I have my fill. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, but when I have my fill.
It's gonna be a long night. Something feels wrong.
Richard.
Hey, don't forget, we're elite members of STARS. If we remember our training and keep our cool, we'll be fine.
You're right.
That sure is. Oh, that's the worst toilet I've ever seen. A toilet looked like it came out of fucking Deus Ex or something. Okay, we got like a magnum, we got like a berry revolver. That's pretty cool.
What a shame.
Yeah, or like Half-Life 1, yeah. Are you serious? Come on. This is a clusterfuck. This is a goddamn fuck, man. I should just use the other weapon. This is too much to do. I can't get the hits. I can't land them. Oh my god, kill them already! What did I upgrade you for? Jeez. Okay.
Things are going from bad to worse. We have to find him. Rebecca, watch out!
This is absurd. I just can't get the crits. It's almost like this is ridiculously hard to do or something. What are bats doing here? I think I need to use a grenade. I can't keep them off of me. Okay, here we go.
Damn, I thought we'd finally made it. Well, looks like we'll have to find another way.
Wow, seriously? Okay. Thanks, Hunter.
You know all those bizarre accidents that have been happening lately?
Yeah, you don't have to say it. I know they're related to this too.
Those were no ordinary murders. There's something more going on here.
You don't say.
Our main mission now is survival.
You don't say. Something different and something weird might be going on. You don't say.
I know, but
don't worry, Rebecca.
Who could have foreseen
we'll
this?
Expose all of this, but for right now, we have to focus on our job.
This is a disaster. Okay, there we go. Recovered it somewhat. It's almost like this is really fucking hard or something. Sure is a lot of fucking downtime. They want you to give you a chance to shoot more of the objects. And it's like, man. God, this fucking plot line.
Who's that?
They're going
continues.
Unbelievable. I wonder what they could be up to.
You know, just comrade stuff.
Let's move.
Yeah.
That was, oh, they all respawn. Amazing. That's normal, that's how that works. I like Rebecca's dead-eyed stare. Unblinking. She never blinks. That's normal. That's what people do. They never blink, and they are always opening their eyes wide. Hello, Gamma Chris. You are just in time for the funniest part of this game, probably. At least if you know the context of the game this is adapting.
Are you all right?
It's probably just us now.
At least I think this is the scene.
Help will come.
Yeah, it's
sure
the events of RE1.
Is out there somewhere. So don't give up hope. Besides, I'll back you up. And with me around, what could go wrong?
Fucking hilarious. Yawn just practically comes from the sky. He tactically kind of comes off of the roof, but it's so fucking absurd. He's not really wanting to do anything yet. He's doing his thing.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right, we can't damage him yet. He doesn't have a meter because he was a boss before. So you probably just run away from him or something. There's a herb I couldn't grab. That would have been nice. I had like 1 second to grab it. Oh well.
We can run past it.
Open the door. I don't know why he stopped. I'm like you're running away from a giant snake. Why did you just stop? An entire indie game based around this? How do you mean? I don't know if I remember one. Yeah, all the zombies are gone now because it's set piece time. Also, this is probably a QT. Kind of. She never. Oh, she blinked once. Okay. What is this music?
Let's finish it off, Rebecca.
Okay, now we're doing this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
It went up.
It's funny that we're just fighting Yawn again when we just did it as Chris and Jill. This is so stupid. The music's trying something. I don't know what, but it's trying it. Are you serious? I missed those shots? Damn. Oh well. Come on, too slow. That was my bad. It was a skill issue. Okay. You're playing peekaboo.
Concentrate fire!
Well, the boss is almost dead. We're just doing this again, the peekaboo. Very good. Can't destroy that, okay. This isn't very good damage is the thing. We have all these grenades, but I don't think they're going to work very well on Yawn. Oh, come on.
We'll make it through this.
Yeah, this handgun's really bad against Yawn. It just doesn't work. There we go.
Rebecca!
And that's the real story behind Richard getting poisoned by Yawn.
Way to die.
You needed to know, have a personal first-hand account of seeing what happened, and now you finally know. Don't you feel enriched by this?
Richard!
Because I was always wondering what really happened. No, he's fine. He just needs the antidote from Jill or Chris, depending on who you're playing. He just needs a little antidote and he'll be fine. He'll be able to fight off Neptune, fight off Little Shark for a bit, and then he'll get eaten by the shark.
Some backup I made.
Richard.
Don't make that face at me.
Yeah, the RE franchise is very silly and absurd.
Gotta have hope. Someone will come and rescue us.
Umbrella Chronicles definitely dials that up to like 11 because it has a lot of like romanticized and very rushed storytelling that even competes with some of the most ridiculous Resident Evil shit at the time.
I had to be stronger. I had to fight.
I like graphic novel stuff, man.
No matter what happened,
She looks pretty cute there.
I'll prove I have what it takes.
It's pretty
to
cute
survive.
illustration, despite Richard, like, you know, dying or whatever, but that's fine. Got another Chivo. Ooh, another S rank. Not enough critical hits for that. Leon is just Rambo and RE9. Yes, but he's also kind of beyond Rambo. Admittedly, I'm not super familiar with Rambo. Oh, thank you for the snack rank. Yes, of course. Right. The assault shotgun is a thing I could upgrade if I want, but this is kind of just better. I don't know. I don't know what to feel about the shotguns in this game. The problem is you can only select 2 weapons at a time, right? Yeah, like Leon is way beyond Rambo, is my understanding. Leon's basically like superhuman in Requiem. But he's also not really... Is he really any stronger than he is in RE4? I don't think so, but he is absurd in Requiem regardless, but... I don't know, he's kind of just absurd from RE4 onwards. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do any weapon upgrades. I don't know, because I don't know what to invest in. This one does multi-piercing. That's what's different about this versus this. Okay. So then there's like going to be the Wesker things after this. So I guess we're back to the main stuff now. Alright, so you just get less ammo in general when you select this one, but it is good. Like this is a pretty good weapon. But yeah, Leon does not show up in this game. You have to play Dark Side Chronicles for that.
I'm glad those two are okay.
It would be too dangerous to move Richard now, but we left them with enough ammo and medicine to protect themselves.
I'm still worried. We have to find a way to make contact with someone on the outside.
Definitely. I wonder what happened to Wesker.
We need to find the others.
Yeah, Richard's fine.
Let's hurry.
He's okay. I like the lab music they're playing here. It's a little bit premature, but I appreciate the notion.
There's a path on the other side of the
It's
water.
a pretty fun remix.
If we open the floodgate, we should be able to cross.
That's a very well hidden first aid spray, my goodness. I'm surprised I even got that one. Yeah, crank in action. Crank that thing, Chris. They really need to like watch their backs better. They're really bad at this. Many would pay to see Chris crank it. I know. I'm not among them though. I'm a Leon. I'm more of a Leon person. That's my scene. I'm a Leon enjoyer. Okay. Because they don't let you. It's invincible. That's why they don't count it until it gets up. Resident Evil rules apply here. Yeah, Chris does literally nothing for me. This is so much easier than the fucking Rebecca shit we just did. The snakes and bees are in the Resident Evil 1 remake, yes. That is not a new thing to Umbrella Chronicles. why couldn't I, why are they not focusing this correctly? What the fuck? They're almost like killing me over this.
Looks like there are 2 ways to go.
Right.
What should we take?
We'll take the fun way, the easy way. Initially, you would not be able to run through that water in the remake. You wouldn't be able to go this way, so it's weird that you can just go this way. Oh, that's a really bad water shader. That looks terrible. No, never look down, only forwards. And always twirling. Twirling to victory. That's a lot of shit. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you. And we got a lot of shit here. Oh, the upgrades do carry over. That's good to know. The SMG level 2 set up when I picked it up. Oh, right. QTE time. Okay, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. This is such an annoying problem. I hate that it does this. Man. This is what really kills me with streaming this game and just playing it in general. Is that the waggle detection is busted. Like, I was holding it down the entire time and it just refused to register it for these QTEs specifically. Like, is it the process of holding it? I pressed the wrong button. Is it the process of me holding it down or the fact that I should, like, tap it? I don't know. That one was just a skill issue on my part, but this is what makes this really excruciating for me, is dealing with the QTEs, because they were not designed for a mouse and keyboard. I do wonder if part of the problem with the way the QTEs work is if you press a different button, if it just instantly fails you. Because that might have been what happened there, is maybe I pushed a different button before I waggled, and that's what caused the failure. But yeah, this is annoying. I remember having this exact problem with this boulder. And yeah, this is what drags when you're not using like the real Wiimote nunchuck. It does kind of feel like I might have to force myself to make like a Wii setup that I don't have fucking
That was too close.
the right logistics for. I don't know. If there is super, it would invalidate the retro achievements.
I'm guessing they belong to him.
But there probably, as far as I know, there isn't anything like that. Yeah, the retro achievements wouldn't work. Because we'd be modifying the memory of the game. It's not even like necessarily a cheating thing. It's just, it doesn't work that way because it changes the memory state of the game when you do that stuff, which means it wouldn't even register as achievements procking or whatever. I got an achievement there though. Maybe it was related to something with the boulder and failing it. I don't know. But I randomly got an achievement for something. So that's something.
Where are we?
Looks like we ended up in another building.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened. It's so funny. This game's a very funny alternate universe take on the Resident Evil shit. Wow, you had no time to grab that unless the next thing gives you an opportunity. All the zombies in Umbrella Chronicles are generic. They're all like the same model for each game, which is kind of a bad choice in my opinion. But I guess it's easier for development to have less assets and less effort and shit like that. But yeah, the zombies are very homogenous in this game. They're more diverse in model variety in their actual games. Man, I'm getting wrecked by these hunters. I'm not getting the crits on them. Oh man, I am just fucking this up. Maybe I should stop using the handgun on the hunters. This is going very poorly for me. I don't have a ton of ammo for this though. Give me more ammo for the other submachine gun than this one. Nothing's really dropping for this one.
Water tank. What's it doing down here? There's something in here.
There's something in here.
Look out! It's coming right at us.
I like how it just instantly spins the other direction. Wrong button. Again, stuff like this is so much easier to do when you're using the actual Wiimote because it matches the buttons correctly. I'm not registering B as mouse 2. You know? So there's like a lot of annoying compromises being made to just even play this game. And it's like definitely one of my biggest complaints. And it does nothing to do with the game. There's nothing wrong with the game in this way. Other than, yeah, QTs are annoying, but like, you know, it's not like the fault of the game. It's just the consequences of the Wii in 2026. That's really what it comes down to, I think. It is a pain point. It is a pain point with these fucking games. It just kind of feels like there's no good way to play them. And the best that you have is a solution that is using real controllers and a sensor bar that are extremely not great to use on an office setup with a desk. Yes, synthetical indeed.
What is that thing?
It looks like a giant plant. Look out!
I don't even know what we're doing here. What is this shit? Just a weird fucking boss? Right, we're shooting these.
There must be something we can do.
Jill, aim for that flower.
We're trying. I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do. They registered that one. Kind of wasting ammo, whatever.
Be careful. I'm sure it's dangerous.
Got it. You better be careful too.
Okay, at least the shotgun for this is like doing damage to the boss. That's nice. Not from this distance though, it's pretty shit from this distance. Yeah, it's a reasonably easy boss. Shout out to the shotgun just there that I didn't bother getting. Just flashing in the cutscene. Yeah, that's my lowest ranking so far, and that makes sense. Considering all the shit that happened. Mm-hmm. Does make me wonder if I shouldn't, like, knowing that things carry over for levels despite not having it equipped. Probably should change my loadout, come to think of it. So I should probably do an upgrade. I'm thinking maybe the Magnum AT be a good choice. Yeah, there we go. And we have no stars left. We'll see how we manage with that. We're mostly using the handgun anyway. Mostly. I like the implication that Wesker's the one typing all this up. He's just sitting at a computer, looking cool with his shades, using, you know, his shades at a computer like a normal person does for sure. You can totally see the computer monitor. It's fine. The Dead Space rail shooter? Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that one. I've never played it.
Something big was going down here.
I got a bad feeling about this.
But I am aware of it. It's
Be
like Dead
careful.
Space Extraction or something. Okay, I remembered correctly. Excellent. Wow. Once again, very little time to respond to that. I don't like how they tilt their head, making it really fucking hard to hit them. I know they're doing it on purpose, but like... it's a thing I'm noticing.
Is this where everyone else is?
I'm sure of it. Let's hurry.
Yeah, this game's still fun. It's unique. It's interesting. There are things I really like about this one. The emulation end of things a little less desirable in some ways, to be honest. But I'm managing okay-ish. But definitely some annoyances. Could be better.
Chris, up there!
What the?
Oh yeah, the Deimos. Yeah. Drain Deimos or whatever. I forgot they actually included them in this version, or this release, this game. Oh, come on. That was really bright light. Holy shit, it was letting that whole area that much. This game's got a lot of bloom. Really is a 7th gen game.
The power's out.
There must be a switch.
The brightest lights ever. Oh my god. Motherfucking Crimson Head, go away. Magnum was worth it on that fucker. They're not from RE4. These are from Remake. Resident Evil 1 Remake. Yeah, this sure is a disaster. Maybe choosing the Magnum was a bad choice. Because I do have the shotgun, I guess. I have ammo for that. I could try that and see if I do better. I don't know. I'm certainly pushing the shotgun very hard with all this ammo. Yeah, it's probably the same sound effect. You were thinking of the Novistadors in RE4, probably. They're similar, but they're different things.
Let's get it up and running. Now the elevator should work.
No, I wasted Magnum again, chat. I'm fucking up. Putting like the wrong input in. This is disastrous. Already wasting precious ammunition for stuff that's supposed to be saved for the tyrant. Oh, come on. I'm gonna pause the game for a sec. I'm just gonna check to see if there's a delivery or something. Because there was all that dog barking. So I'm just gonna take a moment. Okay. It was nothing. Dog was barking at nothing. Many situations like that. Oh yeah, she's like that more than most dogs. Okay, looks like we got more ammo for the Magnum AT. That's good, because we wasted some of it. Bulletproof.
Chris, you make me proud.
Wesker?
Tonight was an excellent night for collecting data on Umbrella's biological weaponry and its performance against trained flesh and blood combatants.
You set the team up?
Excellent deduction, Jill. That was Umbrella's intention anyway. However,
Yeah, he has.
don't
He's
need
been
them
evil.
anymore. The ultimate life form. Tyrants. It's beautiful.
Emergency. The self-destruct system has...
That was fast. Oh, great, QT. We're gonna die instantly.
No! How could they keep something like that here?
I can't believe it. All of this was his doing.
I can't believe it.
We have to take this thing
Oh,
down.
come on. What do you expect from me here? I'm hitting it non-stop.
A self-destruct device. We better get out of here now.
Oh yeah, I mean, maybe they were kind of thinking it should be bad, you know? Like it was in the, you know, in the classic games. Particularly RE1 original. Who knows? It's weird that they're using the Resident Evil 4 sound effect for the door opening. There's a bunch of RE4 sounds in this game that don't really belong. But alas, many such cases as these.
This is Brad. If there's anyone alive, contact me now.
Brad!
I'm at the heliport, but I'm running out of fuel. This is your last chance. Is anyone out there?
The heliport. This way.
It's Brad, yeah. Just a trillion objects here, don't worry about it. I'm sure one of them has a file, you know how it is. Are you kidding me? On the reload. Okay. Alright. Everything's fine. You know, I literally swapped to the shotgun and it didn't register the input. I could have gone better. Not a great start to that. I'm pretty sure there aren't any checkpoints for a bit here.
Rebecca, we're getting out of here.
All right. But the team...
We have to save that for later. Let's get moving. This way. We can radio Brad for help.
Considering how much shotgun they've been throwing at me, it makes me wonder if I should have upgraded the shotgun. Yeah, the STARS members left are the ones right here, the 3 of them. That's how many? Well, 4 if you count Brad, which he is a member of STARS, but he's in the helicopter. Do you just mean like in terms of like where Resident Evil as a franchise is at? I think Brad's still alive. Barry's still alive. That's a really awful looking tyrant, by the way. The model is just so low fidelity.
We've got nowhere to run.
We didn't come this far to die now. We need to take him out.
It's not working.
It must have a weakness.
Yeah, we're shooting it. It's the heart. I missed some of the shots, but it was enough. I had just enough. I also wasted some of them earlier. Anyway, Magnum at least helped for the tyrant. Made short work of it. Might have missed some files, but at least the tyrant died quickly. Mansion wasted no time exploding. Rebecca's just sleeping on the floor.
It was near daybreak on July 25th when the incident at the mansion drew to a close. Except for Chris and a few others, the RPD stars
again, as a reminder, this is an
the
FMV.
evidence of the event had vanished with
And
the
it's that low
destruction of the
resolution.
mansion.
What are they doing?
For a brief moment, I felt the pain.
Why are the
of
textures so
coming death.
shit?
However, this too was part of the plan. Nobody was aware of it, but I had been reborn. I cast off my frail humanity and became something greater.
Wow. So cool. I assume people who bought Wii's didn't give a shit? Maybe. The files is where I was really lacking in skill apparently. And apparently I didn't hit enough enemies. That's a very weird statistic. Enemy hits. So like what happens if I get tons of critical hits and not enough enemy hits because I'm not hitting the enemies enough? Why is the ranking like that? That's implying like if I just got nothing but critical hits, I would get a lower overall ranking because I don't have enough enemy hits because they die faster. How does that make sense? It just seems like dog shit game design. I don't know. Overall rank B, a little rough that time. So yeah, we've got RE3 and then a bunch of Wesker stuff here. Wesker stuff will be insane, I'm sure. Okay, so we start with the riot shotgun. We can change it. This game has problems. I think it's unique and it has a lot of charm and fun factor, but it's definitely a much more fun game with co-op because it feels like the entire thing was balanced around it. Despite the fact that this Wesker stuff is single player only and also feels like it should have been in co-op, but they decided like not to. But yeah, this game's very, very budget. It does have the
I died once. I will never forget the cold, dark fingers of death reaching out.
But yeah,
for
it does
me.
have like
However,
that whole Wii aura over it, you know?
Component of the big
The Wii
picture.
being like shovelware central and stuff, and there's like definitely some shovelware vibes that this game gives off. Even though there is effort put into it.
Became my master.
There's a lot of things that are just not really well thought out.
I found the tyrant that killed me was dead, and the facility was just moments away from self-destruction. I did not have time to enjoy my newfound life.
Oh, do you think like enemy hits means like enemy kills and that they're like phrasing it wrong like the Mafia or something? You could be right.
The data and get out.
That could be what they mean, actually. That's insane if that's what they mean. That's a weird way to say it.
Condition. All data has been backed up.
You could be right. Like I could have killed like 60 some enemies in that mission. That sounds right.
I was busy.
So maybe that's what they actually mean, which is wild.
Wesker, Albert,
A lot of good stock sounds in here, good stock computer noises.
I have taken it upon my authority to revoke your access privileges to the mainframe system.
Impossible. Who are you?
I am Red Queen. My
Like-
primary
like
objective
Russia.
is the management and protection of Umbrella assets. My secondary mission objective
You will
is the
regret this, my
protection
lady.
of Umbrella
That
officer
I
lives.
promise.
Wow. Oh, now his eyes go red.
Time to change the plan. I better secure my escape. Then I will deal with them. Sergei, I won't forget your kindness. It's time to take the virus for a test drive. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I don't know, it seems like the virus maybe not be that great. You just took a bunch of hits. God. Can I just not do this with a handgun? I don't think I either have the skill or... Hey, Saraki. Saraki, yeah. Yeah, it's,
Time to change the plan.
It does, and it's two of them.
Then I
This
will
is the
deal
first
with
one.
them. Sergei, I won't forget your kindness. It's time to take the virus for a test drive.
A lot of people apparently didn't know that there were two of these.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, we're testing the virus by shooting a gun. Precisely. These guys are relentless. I don't know if I can do this. I think I might have to change the weapons at the very least to stand any chance here. This is absurdly hard just from the beginning of this. Like, I got no time to react to anything. It's such a small window, and this is so, like, laggy and sluggish. Putting that health recovery there sure tells me a lot about how fucked up they made this, where they knew that, like, the player would probably take a bunch of damage at the very start of this because they did it wrong. I wonder if I missed the first aid spray, because the first aid is usually at the beginning of these things, but with how many trillions of objects are in the room, how would I find it without just grenading everything? That's probably what they expect the player to do. QT. Which these QTs I'll probably... It's gonna depend a lot on luck. Wow, you sure did that kick, Wesker. Good job. That definitely deserved a QT.
Amazing power.
I don't know, dude. Go that way.
I'm hardly breaking a sweat. This is quite enjoyable.
Are you kidding me? Wasted a magnum shot? Fuck. Having to deal with all this weapon switching with trillions of weapons and like the fucking all the other shit is really awkward. It's like way too many things to juggle simultaneously. There's like 500 things going on in this game at all times. Shooting millions of objects, managing your health, having like, you know, all these pickups, all the shooting, the shaky cam. It's just kind of a ceaseless barrage of just everything happening constantly all at once. And then on top of that, emulation lag and some weird acceleration with the mouse. And
time to change the plan.
There's no
Secure my
checkpoint.
escape. Then I will deal with them. Sergei, I won't forget your
How do I leave? Other than resetting, do I just reset? How do I like get out of this?
It's time to take the
Let me see, because I don't want to do this mission if it's just going to be like no checkpoints and take 500 years. I'd rather just do other parts of the game. Let me see if like there's a certain button I have to... It might be E. It might be E.
Iris.
Okay. Return to title screen. That's what I want. Because yeah, that's way too hard. I would have to at the very least get weapon upgrades or change what weapon I'm using or something. It's like way too absurd. So yeah, we're gonna have to not do that one right now. It sure is a yassified, bland-looking Carlos. Do I want to try upgrading the assault shotgun? I don't even know if I'll be able to upgrade it much. I might. I don't know how many stars. I have 5. That's not going to do me much at all. It's going to get me like 1 upgrade. I mean, I guess I'll upgrade it once. So yeah, weirdly enough, this game skips over RE2. And then that's why Dark Side Chronicles exists,
Raccoon
because it covers
City was a
that.
town under the thumb of Umbrella. The virus washed over the city like a tidal wave, and in its wake left a living hell filled with ungodly creatures. Umbrella, under the guise of helping the hapless citizen, sent in their private military, the UBCS security force. Jill Valentine, a member of STARS, finds herself still trapped in the nightmare she thought she left behind with the mansion incident.
I bet you wish you were that zombie. Oh, I wish that were me.
You okay?
Carlos
fine.
doesn't even look like
That's some good
Carlos.
shooting.
We've got to get out of here. A rescue chopper's on its way. Come with me.
Oh, you can explode the cars. That's fun. Good to know.
You're not a civilian, are you? You've got some moves.
I'm a member of STARS. The name's Jill Valentine.
Stars? No wonder. So you're pretty elite then.
And you are?
I'm Carlos. Corporal Carlos Oliveira. I've been using a gun since I was a kid. So you're safe as long as you stick with me.
Why does Carlos sound so... what's the word? Whitewashed? I'm sure somebody who had no idea what they were doing probably was in charge of it.
There's so many of them. We're screwed.
I like how the zombie up front was unaffected by the big explosion. Well, that was kind of my fault. I just wasn't landing the hits.
They've all been killed here, too.
Like how the zombies behind me are just patiently waiting. How do they get through? What do you mean? Yeah, they're just standing there the whole time. They're just chilling. They're still doing it. Getting critical hits on these guys seems way harder than the other zombies I fought before. Why do I care about the ones on the ground? They're not gonna reach me. Just go and walk around them. They're slow. Who cares?
This way. Down there! Jump for it!
How would you not notice walking over them that there were zombies? How would you not notice any of this? They're on the fucking ground. You'd be walking on them. Not giving me a lot of ammo. Very ammo starved in this mission. They're not really, like I've already knew this, but there really is not much in common with, there's like nothing to do with RE3 here at all.
This entire town must be dead.
Like, none of these locations are familiar. There's like no attempt at this to be like RE3 at all. But they're saying it is, so it must be true. There was a pickup there and it didn't let me grab it. What the fuck? It's like 1 second to grab a pickup or less than that. That's insane. There was zero time to grab that.
We can't get through this
Okay,
way.
they're giving me. They're okay. At least there's that. Oh my god. That car cannot be exploded. It was already exploded, apparently. Are you excited, chat? Isn't Resident Evil 3 exciting to see in a rail shooter? It's totally Resident Evil 3. It's everything you hoped it would be.
There's no end to them.
Keep going.
Interesting, those crows weren't invincible. Hi, Desi. Were you kept there longer? Is that the deal? Yeah, we're like 4.5 hours into this, more than 4.5 hours into the stream. I am using mouse aim. It is using Dolphin. It is not the best experience, but it is what we get. I have been complaining about it. It is not ideal, and nothing about the Wii is ideal. So it's been not great because there's massive amounts of input latency. There's weird like acceleration on top of that. So it's pretty hard to aim with the mouse even. It doesn't really feel like you're getting an advantage at all. It's just kind of bad, and it feels bad to play, and you kind of have to just hope. God. You kind of just have to just bullshit your way through and hope things are working at all.
Keep behind cover.
We were too late to help.
How? Are you kidding me? That did like no damage? That... Man, these grenades do not work correctly. What the fuck? That is insane. Well, I probably won't be able to read it if it's like a big wall of text, because I am, you know, playing this game, but... Yeah, you can share, you know, if it's safe to consume, I guess. Sure. I sure am forming opinions about playing this game. Not all of them are good, but some of them are. Like, there's things I like about this, but there's also a lot of things that are just fucking bad.
Up there! Got it! Leave it to me!
Are you kidding me? That wasn't enough to even bring it down? Of course, that's where I hide my files. I hide them inside of a fire extinguisher. That's what you do. Are they just taking Resident Evil 4 assets at this point? I think they are. This looks like something out of RE4. Like all these, like, this room and shit. Like all this just looks like RE4 shit. The textures, the everything, basically. And this is supposed to be RE3, huh? I'm not a big fan of the camera doing a massive fucking shake when the hunters are attacking me. That was a terrible looking explosion for a mine. One thing I'm noticing is I don't think there's been an entire checkpoint for this whole fucking section. Like this entire chapter, like there's nothing that's like explicitly said, I'm a checkpoint. And that's concerning. QTE time? Sure looks like a fucking QTE section to me.
They're everywhere. We need to bust through. There's too many!
No
Focus
shit.
on one at a time.
There's a lot of them everywhere.
Got it.
The grenades not one-shotting the zombies point blank is insane. I think I wasted that. Made a fucked up. It's like a boss or something.
Are you with Umbrella?
Yeah. We came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
Save us. It's Umbrella's fault that all of this happened in the first place.
Hey, easy, Chica. I'm just a hired gun.
I have read your story, Desi. It does sound frustrating and annoying. Alrighty. Right, we're doing the Gravedigger, because why not? Gotta shove in one random RE3 thing in here, I guess. It makes it RE3, right? Because we have a one thing in here that's basically just the yawn fight again. It's just the yawn fight again. Like, there's nothing different about this other than presentation. I do remember fighting this guy, last time I streamed this. This is about where I stopped. I beat, like, this boss, maybe. Maybe. God damn it. This is a terrible sound effect. Oh man, the reload. Oh, fuck you. That's not a acceptable reload. Yeah, it's good that she has that ability. I agree. There's a thing I couldn't pick up. I don't know where it went. Are you kidding me? How did that not count as a dodge? Whatever. Yeah, this game's got a lot of problems, Desi. It's pretty funny though. But it is pretty awful to play, particularly for the fucking mouse and keyboard setup I've got to use, plus emulation adding latency to everything I do. Apparently that was a rank S. I'm just that good. I don't think I've gotten any further than this. I think this will be like quote-unquote new to me since I played this game when it came out. Pretty sure. Let's see. I'm gonna customize this gun. By customize, I mean upgrade it at all. Well, I do my best, Desi. It's kind of crazy how early I started when it's not even 6 p.m. here and it's already been like almost 5 hours of stream.
Yeah, but first we have to make it out of here alive.
God, this looks so bad. Again, FMVs are supposed to look better than the in-game visuals. Thank you for the follow. See, I don't think I've done any of this since the game came out. This section is new to me at the very least. And it's beautiful.
This can't be good.
Take that! Maybe we can use an explosion to our advantage.
An explosion to our advantage. Putting files there is evil.
Someone's in there.
Live action FMVs do exist, but they are not the same thing. Like, you know, you can't reproduce it. It's a product of its time, so like, people still make them, but not for like AAA games and shit. Why didn't the waggle work? This is what I'm talking about. Like, it didn't register it? Okay. If you're specifically referring to like higher budget games or games of different genres that aren't just only an FMV game, yeah, sure, I understand that notion. But yeah, you'll never recapture the time, you know.
A ghost train.
It's just not really something that you can do sincerely.
Great. A short circuit.
Well, we'll just have to be that much more careful.
Oh God. Something to get a death on, I guess. Some bullshit QTE on something I shouldn't die under any circumstances. But the game's like, no, it's a QTE, so you have to die. Okay. Yeah, that was deserving of a QTE for sure.
Take it.
Oh God, a flashlight thingy.
Where you walk.
I just do that, the waggle. That's good for the eyes. Can't help but notice Nemesis hasn't shown up a single time. Maybe someday I'll play Myst. I don't know if my brain is powerful enough to play Myst. I mean, Right 3 Remake isn't as unfaithful and bad as this. Let's be honest. It's a good joke, but man. The reload almost got me again. see. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
These must have been the passengers.
At least the older versions of it. Maybe like the newest one, like the newest remake or whatever, maybe that might be okay. I wouldn't stream it though, that's for damn sure. Oh my god, it's so hard to hit these tiny little lights.
The lights.
Anyway, apologies if this is rough on the visual senses. It is what the preset waggling is set to for a button on the emulator here, so I'm probably going to get a very bad objects destroyed rating because they're so tiny and hard to see. Oh, just random liquor. First time we've even seen one in the game.
Here it comes.
Which makes sense, I suppose. Jeez, it took so many hits for that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that was pretty good. It was a very good line read. No notes, perfect. 10 out of 10.
Let's go back. This way's no good.
Why aren't they fucking dying? There we go. I think there's a shotgun I missed, but I do have a lot of shotgun ammo, so that's not as big of a deal. Are you serious? We're doing the roaches again? They just have one idea. I really hate that they keep doing this in every fucking iteration of what they're adapting in this game. Dude, I don't want to fucking fight your fucking tiny little enemies. So those of you coming in later into the stream that started early, what do you think of this game so far? Are you serious? It wasn't enough? Oh my god. I hate this. This section sucks.
Damn. Wish I had a big can of bug spray.
Guess we'll just have to deal with it.
That's too many of them, though. Are you serious about this? Dude, you need more ideas than this, please. I'm begging you. There's too many of them. I don't have them. You made me use all my grenades on the other fuckers. Why are you making me fight all of them? Whatever. I see. Those are fair thoughts, Desi. There's a shitload of shotgun, my god. Why are hunters here too? I mean, I get hunters are in RE3, but let's be honest, we're reaching.
Over here.
How'd those hunters not get me? There was one light right behind me and then it moved. I know why, because the game is silly and kind of stupid, but it's funny. The sound effects of this game are really bad, yeah. They're extremely dumpy.
I feel trapped like a rat.
We're just doing a strobe in effect. You can only do that on an emulator.
Haven't they had enough?
No. It's never enough. It's never over. You're not finished with me yet.
Damn!
The suspense is immense. But yeah, I'm pretty certain there's not a single checkpoint in these entire RE3 sections. They've never like announced one.
I won't let anything happen to you. We're done for.
Okay. Well, we did it. B rank, understandable. After all, I lost ranking because of the objects destroyed, and I didn't kill enough enemies, apparently. Or enemy hits is what they call them, which I think they mean enemy kills. My limits with this game are reaching. They are hitting their point, but this is probably the last main mission. Maybe. There's like unlockable stuff and Wesker stuff, but that stuff is way too hard. And jank and really, really hard to do with this setup on the controls. This is supposed to be the RPD. Oh, that's Nemesis. I know that guy. Are we gonna see him? No. May I see it? No.
All right, I'll hurry up.
Hey, that's the precinct.
Listen. At dawn, this
Man,
town is
Carlos,
gonna
you
be
look
destroyed
so
by a
ugly.
missile.
And your skin's all fucked up on your
They're
chest.
gonna wipe out the town?
Your skin in general
We
is
don't
kind
have
of
much
fucked
time.
up. What did they do
Let's
to you?
move.
What kind of bootleg model is
We have
this?
to get to the roof. Come on.
This way.
This way. I'll go this way. At least this is the fucking correct location, you know? None of this ever happens, and it's all incorrect and not even remotely trying, but
I don't think we'll make
at
it.
least this is like, these are the locations in the precinct, you know? I look at this and I go, I know what that is. Wow, Nemesis does exist in this. I'm shocked. Extremely late, but God, he looks bad. And he sounds really weird.
I'll cover you.
Why does he sound like a vocoder? Like, why does he sound like this? Let me see if,
We have to find some way to stop him.
what was the pause in this again? It was E? Yeah. I don't even know if this works, by the way. Let me see if this works. He sounds, let me see if this works. He sounds, no, that doesn't work at all. Okay. Yeah, that SF feature's not working. That would have been super funny. Oh wait, maybe, hold on. Yeah, okay. He's like, stars. Yeah, he sounds like that. That's like the first time I've ever used that stupid feature on the Go XLR. Is he just like sounds like a shitty vocoder.
Into him.
Wrong button.
We need to find something with a little more kick. We've got it now.
QTE. Oh boy. Those are grenades. Why can't I pick those up? Oh, they're part of the cutscene. You like how they spin when you headshot them? I see. Could be both. It could be both. Could be QT or QT. There's sure a lot of bullshit in this room. Let's fix that.
I don't know.
It looks like he's after you.
Lucky you.
Was that a zombie?
I've had to deal with something like that before. We need to
This
stay as far
dialogue
away
is
from
sure
it as
just being
possible.
rushed through. This music is doing something. It's trying.
Him again?
Yeah.
I don't know when to stop.
Come on.
Let's use that. Now's our chance.
What if I wasted it? Would I have just died?
They're here too.
He's quite a persistent guy. You should be more
A
careful.
persistent guy.
This is no time for jokes. We've got to run.
It sure is intense gaming, isn't it, chat? It's so fucking epic. Oh. Oh no, not again.
He's back.
That shadow looks awful. He looked like a fucking Minecraft Steve.
There's a room.
Let's hide there. We just have to wait for him to pass by.
Yeah, that's gonna work. That'll totally work. You've got this. It's the basement in RE2. Do you remember it? At least it's fucking accurate in the least. Yeah, the Nemesis won't hear any of the loud gunfire. It's fine. We're hiding. This is stealthy. It's fine. He didn't hear any of the loud gunfire. It's okay.
I think so too.
Yeah, he's easy to fool and avoid.
What does he want
That's,
with us
that's
anyway?
an interesting emo combo. Very good.
It's him! This guy won't stop. Gotta admire his determination.
We can't fight him! This way!
Right.
We can't fight him this way. You know, normal dialogue, normal
You seem
delivery.
to know your way around.
I know this city like the back of my hand.
You'll have to give me a tour later.
Wow. They're so funny. Hey, that's like the first... Is this the first I've seen of Checkpoint in ages? I think it is. Wow, they gave me a checkpoint and everything. I think we're going through the park, maybe? No, the park's too nearby. We're just leaving out of the generic. The precinct was a short section. We didn't see much of it. I fully expected that is exactly what they would have done. Because this game is made on budget. You think this game's gonna put an effort and try and shit? No, sorry, you got the wrong game. God, fucking move it, bitch. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? There we go.
We need to get up to the roof fast.
You can shoot the flags, that's fun. I've always wanted to destroy that statue. Finally, my dreams have come true.
Let's get to the roof.
Right.
Are you kidding me? How are they getting these hits in?
What is the UBCS thinking?
I'm too far down on the chain of command. They wouldn't tell me.
This sucks.
I can't believe they're gonna destroy the entire town.
It must be serious if it's come to that. You must have a secret they want to keep hidden.
A secret?
I don't know, and I don't care what it is. I don't care about the money I was promised. I just know we need to hurry up and get the hell out of this place.
This music is so bad. What even are they trying to do here? There's like all this high-pitched shit in it. I think that hunter just went through the floor.
It looks that way.
Again? Now what?
He's got a rocket launcher!
You can't be serious. This guy's carrying
So,
trouble.
can I not
We need
destroy
to
the rocket
that
launcher?
weapon.
That's kind of lame. I guess we would destroy the set piece if we could. Unless maybe you do have to keep shooting it and eventually it breaks. Oh, you know what? That's what it was. So that would have just kept going.
That did the trick.
Even he couldn't survive that.
What do you mean? That was just a normal explosion. What are you talking about? I really like the super blown out bloom that this game has. Big fan of that. Looks like we got some kind of quad rocket launcher. I wasted that one too, but we should be okay. We have a first aid. Probably the boss area.
It looks that way.
It looks. Why does she keep saying that, chat? She keeps saying it looks that way. What does she mean by this? I didn't do anything. What? Okay. That's a very impressive thing that you did, Screensaver. You must have some cable management issues you need to resolve if you're able to do that to a monitor. Or a computer or whatever.
No way! How's that possible?
I have the feeling you're going to do that. Alright, you want me? Come and get me.
This is pretty epic. I assume his weak spot is his head, but I'm not sure. This animation is awful.
It's using its tentacles.
Yeah, and? Am I shooting this? Is that what we're doing? Okay. Amazing. That was so exactly how that went on RE3. That's what happened. I'm impressed they got it so close and accurate.
All those people.
Meh.
Thus, Raccoon City vanished from the map. However, Not everything disappeared with
That's
the town's
true.
annihilation. The
A lot of it
nightmare
actually
would continue
stayed.
over the next few years as the survivors fought on.
And also, don't forget Requiem. Another Chivo, of course. A B rank again, yeah. Lots of Bs on this one. Alrighty. So I guess we don't get the other Wesker stuff until we finish our other Wesker thing. There's like an order to it. You have to do it in order. I'm not really interested in doing the Wesker thing, at least not now, because the Wesker thing was like impossible. But we definitely played the game and we saw the vast majority of its content. I'm sure you are, Desi. So we did pretty good. We basically did a full playthrough of the game, other than like a small snippets here and there. And that RE3 stuff sure was terrible. Yeah, that sure sucked. It's always possible I might come back to this game, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good leaving it where it is, at least for now. This is fun in a way, but playing it in this way is very frustrating because it's a handicap. Like, the input latency is substantial. The mouse acceleration that the pointer is doing or whatever is pretty terrible. It's really hard to aim with the way that this moves and how everything works with it. It's just not a good feeling thing. It's really rough. On top of a game that's already pretty rough to play and has problems, and then the QTE is not working sometimes because of the waggling not always registering like it's supposed to. There's just compounding issues with the emulation end of this game. But I had fun. I had a good enough time with this, but trying to get retro achievements on this one, like let alone a mastery, like anything substantial, doesn't seem worth my time. But this is neat. So that's your full playthrough of Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, outside of a few loose ends, but it's the majority of it. It's kind of a bit borderline shovelware at times, but does have some neat stuff in it. So that's a video game. It's a video game that you can play.